Marvel has once again decided to bless us with another garbage character. And this garbage character is coming from the new Wakanda Forever movie, which will bring us many garbage characters like Ironheart. No one wants her. But we're not here to talk about that garbage character right now. We're here to talk about a character that's actually good, that the MCU will twist it and turn it and until you don't recognize him anymore. We're speaking of Namor. Namor, well, he is one of the original Marvel characters when they were timely. And he's been out for 83 years. He came out in 1939. 83 years. He has 83 years of history. He is Marvel's first mutant. He is the very first superhero to fly. I think 2 years before Superman did it, he did it. I think it's 2 years. But he flew before Superman. He was the first superhero to fly. He did a lot for Marvel. He has been an amazing character for Marvel Comics. But and you never know where he's going to be. I mean, he's an all over the board kind of guy. I mean, on one day, he's helping Captain America out fighting bad guys. A week later, he's popping up trying to take over the surface world. A week after that, he's helping the Illuminati with some threat. A month later, he's coming up and he's trying to steal Sue Storm. You never know what this guy's going to do, which made him great. He was a great character. You throw him in there and chaos ensues. John Byrne did a great run of Namor, the Submariner. And I think I have the whole collection. I think I have his entire run of that. And it is great. It is a great comic. He's a great character. But the MCU has decided, in its infinite stupidity, to take a great character, like they've done many other times, and destroy him. How so? Well, Namor, who has been from Atlantis since he was created, is no longer from Atlantis. The actor playing this fake Namor, I don't know his name. I don't care enough to know his name. He's just fake Namor. Fake Namor, the actor playing fake Namor, said that Atlantis is just a myth, but the new place where he's supposedly from, Talocan, that's real enough. Talocan and what he's doing now, where he's from now, the MCU says that it will bring light to Mesoamericans. What is a Mesoamerican? Well, a Mesoamerican is just a fancy way of saying he's from Mexico. Now, he said Atlantis is just a myth. It's fake. But this is more real. If you look at the trailer and you read the comic books, Atuma, who's in the movie, Namora, who's in the movie, and all the other guys with Namor in the movie are blue. I don't know I've never seen any blue people from Mexico. I haven't. But apparently, this is a lot closer to reality. Blue people from Mexico. Yet in the comic books, they're blue and they're from Atlantis. Why don't we just go with the source material? Say they're from Atlantis. Now, I've said before, they might have done this because they don't want to get their Atlantis mixed up with Aquaman's Atlantis. But if you are smart enough to know the difference between Aquaman and Namor, well, then you're just like 99.9% of the population. There is no reason to have to make these changes. These changes are being made for one reason and one reason only: to pander to a demographic that does not exist. They're a demographic of people who want to be seen. They want they want their likeness put on the screen so they can see themselves. These people, this demographic, have absolutely no imagination. They're just the dumbest, unimaginative people out there. And yet Marvel caters to these people. They cater to them through their comic books. They cater to them through their movies. And it's making other real comic book fans that love and enjoy the original source material. We want what's on the page just to go on the screen. Yes, I am a comic book purist. Pure and simple. If you want a Mexican superhero, or villain for that matter, I don't care, make one. Marvel can easily make one. I'm sure there are plenty of Mexican heroes and villains in the comic books that Marvel could mine for content and put them on the screen. It's not that hard. It's really not that hard. Marvel's been around for quite some time. I'm sure they have a character for everybody. It's just that they're too lazy. They don't want to do this. They want to take an already established character, race swap, gender swap, nationality swap, and put them on the screen. Because it's much easier to say, all right, here's Namor. Namor is from Talocan, a lost city. No, he's not. Namor's from Atlantis. Fake Namor, everybody. It's not going to work. If you think it's going to work, then you might just be part of that demographic they're going after. I'm sorry for that. So, Wakanda Forever is not going to be a very good movie. And having fake Namor in this is just making it worse. Now, I'm sure this movie will do okay. I don't think it's going to do as well as the first movie did. I mean, the first movie was way overhyped. It was way overhyped. It was an okay movie. It wasn't great. But there are groups of people out there who just thought this movie was it. They thought this was the best movie ever put on film. And I'm sure those people are going to come out and say this movie is the second best movie ever put on film. It's not. It's going to be horrible. It'll be out in theaters for 2 or 3 months. It's going to go on to Disney Plus. And it'll be a forgettable weak entry into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And then we'll move on to the next week entry that Marvel will put out. Until the next week one. There is nothing coming up in their phase 5 or 6 that makes me want to go see any of their movies anymore. I said I'm out. She-Hulk drove me out of wanting to watch any more Marvel. I just couldn't do it anymore. She-Hulk was the straw that broke the camel's back. Wakanda Forever will be the final. It'll be the final shovel of dirt onto the grave of what Marvel used to be. Just a big old tombstone with Marvel. And that's it. It makes me sad. As a comic book fan, as someone who's read comics since he was wee tiny, collected them for years, decades. To see the way the MCU takes the characters and just puts them through a meat grinder of social justice nonsense. It's no wonder Marvel Comics is doing this as poorly as they are. It's no wonder Marvel movies aren't making what they used to. They're driving away their core fans for a demographic that doesn't even want them. I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank all my subscribers for your support. It means a lot. If this is your first time here and you enjoyed this kind of content, you can hit the like, subscribe if I've earned it, share this with all your friends. I'm sure this will get some people talking. So check the comments and see what everyone's talking about. And I'll be checking the comments. Let me know what you think. Are you happy and excited for this new Namor? Are you like me, a comic purist, and want to see Namor the way he should be? Let me know all that in the comments. Thank you guys again. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video.